Hey, what's up? How's it going? NES&Up here, or NES&Up, however you want to say it, potatoes, potatoes. Well, I'm back here with another little review for a game called Shing, or should I say Shing? Yeah, you can't just say Shing. You have to add some kind of drama to it, okay? Well, this little game is a really stylish beat 'em up game that many people probably haven't heard of yet, and I think it deserves some more attention than what it's getting, and I want to thank the people over at Mass Creation, the developers and the publishers for giving me an opportunity to review this game. So, thanks, man. I appreciate it, and I hope many people see this game because it's really special. So, without any further hesitation, let's get right into this review. So, first, we're going to start off with gameplay, as I stated in my other videos. That's what I like to do because that's what's the most important to me. In this game, you play as these four characters: Tetsuo, Aiko, Bichiko, and Wilhelm. They all have their own weapons and moves. We have Tetsuo, who reminds me a little bit of Strider. It's like a really fast dude with a sword. Aiko is double wielding daggers, and she's the fastest character in the game. She's a little weak, but she's cool. Now, the two other characters are my favorite in the game, Bichiko and Wilhelm. Bichiko has a staff type of weapon and has a bit more range to her attacks in comparison to the other people. But she's not too fast, and Wilhelm is like the OP dude. He's strong as hell, but oddly enough, he's not that slow as you'd expect. I ended up using him more than the other people. Let's talk about the combos. Wait, God, not those combos, please. I can't stand those. I really gotta say, the combo system in this game is nuts. Whether you want to button mash or play tactically, I believe it'll all work. I tried both, there's no shame in button mashing. Just make sure you pay attention to blocking and to the evade button because that'll definitely save your ASS when things get really tough. Speaking of difficulty, I don't think the game is too difficult. Even at the times where the difficulty spikes, I think it's pretty fair with the checkpoint system. I wasn't stuck in any spot for too long because when you die, you restart right before where you died at, and your health is back up, and all of your people are alive. You can also revive your teammates, so that's pretty cool. You can do it a couple of times before you aren't able to revive anymore. I've noticed like I got like two revives, and then they didn't let me bring them back up. They also have these challenge rooms, like this one it says perform a 10 hit combo. They can be a little difficult, but then again, they're completely optional. So it's not like it's too bad, I think. Another thing I want to mention about the gameplay is that I don't think the boss fights in the game are too memorable. Other than this Tengu when I first saw him and the final boss, which I'm not going to show, I really don't remember anyone else. I mean, I remembered some like situations, some set pieces, but other than that, I don't remember any other boss, and that's pretty sad. As I really like bosses in beat 'em up games, and I'm sure many of us do that are fans of the genre, right? Other than that, my only other minor complaint is that they don't allow you to attack vertically from plane to plane. You see, you can attack on the plane you're on from left to right, or even at an angle on the plane, but if you're trying to attack them, if they're above you on another plane or below you, it doesn't work. Like, there's no input for that. And I found it kind of weird because I feel like some enemies can attack you vertically from another plane. So yeah, that wraps up the gameplay aspect. And with that being said, I don't have any major complaints other than those two. There wasn't anything that was game changing. I really think the game is good, and it's really good for a beat 'em up game. It has one of the best combo systems I've seen. It kind of reminds me a bit of Beautiful Joe when it comes to the combo system. So just off gameplay, I highly recommend this game. Now let's get on to the graphics and to the sound. Now you can easily see how nice this game looks with this 3D character models and gorgeous backgrounds and environments. Definitely has the Asian setting, and it's gorgeous. You go through all kinds of vistas, waterfalls, jungles, villages, a fishing village too, I believe, even a mountaintop. So it's pretty crazy. It's nice. I give the developers lots of props for making this game look so gorgeous and run really well. I didn't experience any kind of hiccup with how fast and gorgeous this game looks. You're definitely in it for a nice visual treat with this game. Yeah, so overall it's just a gorgeous game. And you won't be let down with the sound either. You know, it has lots of Asian music. You can hear all the gongs and flutes and erhus and all the Asian strings, and even some heavy, kind of like some rockish Asian feeling music. It's really good. The music suits the setting very well and the situations you're in. So the music is perfectly made for the game too. I give them that. Overall, Shing is a gorgeous looking beat 'em up game with a comedic undertone. It can be a bit raunchy at times and has a couple of penis jokes, but it was all well done and they were lighthearted. It wasn't nothing too crazy. The few puzzles it had were cool for the genre and I wish it had more. Also, the combo systems, in my opinion, sets the bar up a tad bit for other beat 'em up games to try and top. I gotta say, I recommend this game to any beat 'em up fan. You owning this game is a definite no-brainer. The only negative thing I can say that most people will say is that it doesn't have any online multiplayer, but that has become so common in the retro scene nowadays that it doesn't even make sense to complain about it anymore, right? You definitely need this in your library if you're a beat 'em up fan. I really hope you enjoyed this little review I made and check this game out because it really deserves it. Thanks for stopping by and I'll catch you all on the next one. Adios.